Greetings, folks, and welcome to a challenge video that I don't want to do.
Hello, friends and family, and fans. I'm the Delyte. This is my roommate, Tram the Ram, and we are collaborating on this project for no damn reason. So there are various pepper challenges going around in the world, and I'm not playing by the rules for this one because that's insanity. But Tram and I are about to do something incredibly foolish. We're about to try the Guinness World Record-breaking world's hottest pepper, the Carolina Reaper. As you can see, they come in sets of 12 if you order them from the site. Actum, peligro, danger.
Because you need 12.
So, Tram, do you want to tell them about what we're doing here?
Okay, I'm going to give a little history first. First of all, so this started when we were at work and we saw these colorful pepper strings. They were purples, yellows, and all that stuff. And I happened to bite into one, not realizing they were basically cayenne peppers. Which, of course, set my mouth on fire. Which, if you know anything about peppers, these are relatively low in the heat process compared to, say, what we're going to do today.
They're about 50,000 Scoville units.
Yes. So, fast forward, Adam Delyte decided to surprise us with the package of Carolina Reaper. Because I did mention offhand I've wanted to try them before, even though I knew they were extremely hot.
I'm very thoughtful. Yes.
It's about 1.6 million scope units for the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
On average.
We have been doing a little bit of training, but at the level of like cayenne and maybe an Anaheim here and there. Like, we're amateurs, and this is going to be terrible.
Yes. We have taken some preparation, which you notice in a lot of these challenge people don't mention, but we have been eating the peppers, and I've already taken a couple of Tums, and I had yogurt on. Yes. You might want to do that so it has time to go.
Good, it wasn't open anymore.
Oh, there we go. But no, so the idea is that you're not hitting this with an empty stomach, and to help keep the least amount of damage to your internal organs as it's burning you down on the way down, if you can manage to swallow it, you want to have some stuff in your system already. So we've taken those preparations, and there's a good chance that, well, actually I know for a fact, neither of us are eating a whole pepper. We've already failed that part of the challenge.
Yes, no
This
thanks.
is mostly a test trial to see if we can survive it at all.
Yes. I'm not facing this without some liquid courage, so Prost.
And I'm going to go and try just to see how that works. Oh, yay.
Good luck. So, yeah, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, we should... They smell spicy.
They look angry. I do actually want to show this up before we start.
Yeah.
So people are like, what do you mean that pepper looks angry? No, it looks angry. Like, it looks like it's bubbling already. That's not a good sign. Mm. Also going to try to avoid the seeds, because those will murder us entirely.
The seeds are always more intense. Concentrated, you know.
It's kind of weirdly juicy inside.
Oh, it's like one of those unboxing videos.
So this is the outside, or the inside wrapping of the, and man, this is why you don't want to touch your hands. This right here, liquid fire. Will burn everything.
Okay, do we have any toothpicks in the house? Anything like that? Thank you, Magic of Television. I'm not going that big.
I figure if I'm going to suffer, I'm going to go and, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to...
So I've taken, what, a tenth of one?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want anywhere close to that. I am not as brave. I am taking just this dab. I don't want to do this.
Tough, we're here.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
There's burn.
Okay, this sucks. This already sucks. And it hasn't even kicked in yet, really.
Yeah, I will say the initial flavor is not bad.
Yeah, they are supposed to be sweeter than the others. Yeah.
The heat does start to build rather quickly and still going.
This might be on my gums now.
So right now I'm at maybe a little under what I would consider cayenne heat. Granted, that was for the little amount I had with no seeds.
Yeah, this is actually sitting about at cayenne. That's not that bad.
Yeah. Now I will say these have been sitting in the fridge for how long?
2 weeks, I think.
Okay. So I don't know if that had an effect. I am tearing up.
Yeah. Actually...
It's actually kind of tasty, though. I do actually like the flavor.
The first time I had a cayenne whole at work, I actually had a worse reaction than I'm having right now.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was going to throw up. Like, I just, as soon as it went down, that was seeds and all, don't mind you. But I got very queasy for the next 20 minutes or so and sweating actively, which I am doing right now.
Yeah, my tongue is on fire, more or less. Like, my whole tongue.
Yeah.
Like, even inside my tongue.
Yeah. Actually, keep talking to the people. I'm gonna go grab the jar of the vodka. I'm gonna shut that off really quick.
Watch out for your hands.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna.
It's a little warm. So yeah, what we did is, since we had so many peppers, I should say, Madame Delyte had so many peppers, is he went ahead and put one into a bottle of vodka. So we've been making a vodka infused, or a Carolina infused vodka. So hopefully that works out well. That's another thing you can do with these peppers. So you're not trying to eat the whole thing, because that is stupid. It's actually not, that little bit is not as bad as it looks like it is. Like, yeah, my body's rejecting it pretty heavily, but the heat level is actually manageable. I know it doesn't look like it, but like, it's at this point where, yeah, I'm slurring my speech because my tongue feels like it's swelling a little bit, but it almost has a sensation of, can't think of the word, but menthol. Like, yeah. I'm having that kind of like weird burn effect.
Reverse menthol, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of intense, so you're getting that kind of weird clearing sensation. But you've got a lot of pepper spice behind it. Actually, this would really be really good, a small quantity, cooked in things.
I think, like a sauteed kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very little of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, air does hurt a little bit going over the tongue. Every time I breathe in, I'm like, oh, more pepper. Woo!
Yeah, the burn right now, principally for me, is concentrated on the lips and tongue rather than like the throat or the gums. So it is there. It's just a faint tingle, some heat, and it is clearing the sinuses quite well. But other than that, like, yeah, I actually had a worse reaction to eating a whole cayenne. This right here is...
Now think about the amount that you had, though.
That's true. That is true. I had very little because I am a coward. This here is just a vodka soak, but that's about a pint with one entire pepper in it. It's been sitting about a week and a half, and you can see that it's already gone kind of yellowish, cloudy, and the pepper itself is dulled from the angry bright red to a yellowish pale. So that is not a project for today, but I suspect that a drop or two added to a proper vodka and put in a Bloody Mary will be quite a surprise, like a proprietary secret ingredient sort of thing.
Actually, now it's the orange dye that's happening to my hands.
Mm-hmm. The juice, yeah.
Can I get a paper towel, please? Mostly because I'm going to have like snot dripping down my nose. And more magic.
So since I took so little, I kind of... Since I took so little, because we want him blowing his nose in the shot. I mean... Since I took so little, I'm kind of considering having a little bit more, even though the burn is still going on. Fresh gloves, fuck that noise, sorry for using all your gloves. But yeah, I might, yeah, that was
it's
pretty
worked its way into my ears.
Oh, has it?
I like noises, weird.
Okay.
Whee!
See, if it does work its way into my ears, I will be quite pleased, because I've been having some hearing trouble lately. I was taking peppers at work for that reason, simply because, like, yeah.
It melts the wax.
It clears the passages, yeah.
No, so far this has been, that little bit has been much more manageable than I expected. It's sticking with you. That's the thing, is once it gets up to its heat level, it's not increasing at this point, it's staying, but it's not going away either.
The very little that I had, it has actually decreased. It's staying, but it decreased, actually, in intensity. So, do I really need both gloves? No, I probably don't.
Just don't rub your face.
Yeah. Okay. See, I was actually really, really scared, and then this is not that bad.
Yeah. There's an allegory for life in there. I'm going to ignore it for right now.
Okay. So, this piece is
double what you just had.
Yeah, substantially bigger.
I do find that chewing it quickly and swallowing it did help.
Yes.
Chew it several times so your body's not digesting the whole thing.
Yeah, but yeah. I didn't want it. The piece I had was small enough to just swallow whole, frankly. Yeah, I didn't want it to spend too much time in my mouth. But incidentally, the burning never actually hit my throat. I don't.
Yeah, mine's still mostly in the mouth.
Yeah. I was concerned about that because I've got respiratory issues and am a smoker on top of that. So,
coughing and wheezing is not helpful when it's on fire.
yes. All right, round 2. Yeah, neither of us even sweared or made comical reactions.
You did swear once already.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh.
It's so cool. I would say fuck that shit all the time when I'm playing the
That's
game.
right. Yeah. Okay, we've got the burn. This is at the point in most reaction videos where people are saying wacky swears, and I was
Or on oxygen.
Or on oxygen. There was that girl, yeah.
Yeah, but granted, they did eat the whole pepper at once, so
Yeah. There we go.
hotter.
Oofda. And I'm glad these are right here.
Fun.
Well, never say we're not committed to our art. Dang.
That being said, I don't actually want to turn this into a challenge reaction video. There's too many of those already.
Yeah. No, this is.
And people that are way more hilarious really did. How are you feeling?
That one was substantially worse. So the more you eat, damn it, the worse it is.
It is. It gets hotter.
You are a trooper for having that whole big strip.
And I just have a second one. I will say, it's moved up to my nose now, and so my nose is on fire.
That's not good.
No.
I'm going to have some of this milk.
I also have yogurt here. Yeah. Now remember, it's more of a hold it in your mouth and try to get it so it's soaking it up versus.
Yes. Gentle viewer, well, milk itself is not a base. It is more basic than A, our stomach liquid, and B, this terrifying hell. So it doesn't truly neutralize, but it neutralizes it for our stomach's purposes. Thank you, Anat and Fizz, that I had last week.
Nice. I knew it did a thing. I didn't know what exactly it was doing, but.
Okay, yeah, no bigs. All right. Are we done here? Is there any more to see? Oh, I have an idea. There might be one more thing to see. For science. Because I kind of want a cigarette right now. So I'm going to step outside, because inhaling vapors over burning chemicals in your mouth is a wise idea. So let's see what happens.
Well, I'll follow you outside with the camera.
Okay. Let me just slip my shoes back on. Now, mind you, it has calmed down because of the milk and so on. Okay, yeah, the spices are not traveling into my lungs. That's not happening. If you're a smoker, which you probably aren't, and if you aren't, don't start. Certainly, it's a terrible habit. But if you are a smoker, then you know that there's nothing more satisfying than smoking after eating or sex, particularly a very spicy meal. In this case, well, yeah, it's I find that it chills the spice right the fuck out.
Oh.
And that is actually happening right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, not on a super huge level, but it's doing.
It's helping calm it down with them.
Yeah.
Well, take heart smokers. You might be able to do the pepper challenges more better. I don't know.
Yeah.
More better. There goes my English.
Obviously, it's betterly.
Right, betterly.
Betterly.
I'll take the English majors.
I made that up. Yeah, so I guess we're both troopers, or else we were just cowards and we didn't do the whole thing.
I think we're half. I mean, we made the attempt, and like I said, I think the peppers are not bad, but yeah, I'm not willing to do the seeds.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I would probably have eaten the whole pepper if the seeds weren't a thing. I guess we could have de-seeded one.
Yeah, I mean, we're more or less had to. Yeah, we could have, but
yeah,
meh.
Yeah,
I'm good.
So yeah, I guess they're not super. I mean, they're expensive. In that it was about $20 for 12. They only come in a 12-pack, and so that's more than $1 a pepper. And no thanks, right?
But a little bit goes a really long way.
Exactly, and basically we paid for the experience of trying the world's hottest pepper, and that I think
that's less than the cost of a movie ticket.
More or less nowadays, especially
Yeah.
3D ones. So.
Yeah, so I think it's a good value for money. Oh, the other thing that I should actually, it does clear the passages.
Yes, it does.
But actually, so we're not being endorsed, we aren't being paid to do this in any way. But some information on the pepper itself. They're grown by the Puckerbutt Pepper Company of North Carolina, North or South, I can't remember.
I imagine, yeah, Carolina, so yeah.
Yeah, and so I forget the fella's name who does it, but he bred these starting with the previous record holder. I believe that was the base, and he bred them down to be this intense. But yeah, it broke the Guinness records a couple of times. There are were when it was initially released challenges in like New York and big cities to try eating these,
and of course it spread to YouTube like wildfire, so you see a lot of those now.
Yes. Oh god, I'm lightheaded now.
Careful there. Yeah, it did fuck with my head for a second, where like that's when I said the noise went weird. Mm-hmm. Like my whole concentration went off, but that passed rather fast.
Yeah, it was like a second of vertigo almost.
It's in the brain.
So,
our brain's fried.
Yeah. From the heat.
Yes.
So yeah, you can totally try this at home, kids. Don't do it if you have lung problems, although I survived.
Lung, or if you have any like stomach ulcers that you know of, if you're having current issues. And again, do some research as far as prep. Like we mentioned, if you're eating stuff, I've heard people. So I've heard people say to go to McDonald's, get a meal there, have the fatty foods in your stomach. Do not do this on an empty stomach. Mm-hmm. God no.
Yeah. Which I was going to do until I was told otherwise.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, I thought I might vomit, as I said, and so I didn't want that additional thing. But it is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing more to see here.
Yeah. So signing off for now, and have a good night, day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Take care, General Reader.
So there's this big piece, which is what, half the pepper. Oh. By the way, might be an extension.
This might be a bad idea.
Oh, don't do it.
Sorry.
Shit. Damn it, Tram. Internet.
Well, you have your mouth
so sweet. I now understand the research I was doing. The person who said who didn't like peppers and didn't like the ghost pepper. I mean, the ghost pepper in his way, he considered it worse for the sense of flavor, because apparently the ghost pepper is all heat. And this really is a really sweet pepper.
Well, that's a nice bonus.
Also, I'm a little weirded out because it's... Oh, there. Now it's building. Okay. Oh. It wasn't getting hot.
Oh, that's odd.
But then again, I just got done eating it, and I'm kind of wondering if you've gone through it initially and you're still on the down throws, if it actually helps make it less intense the second time around.
That could be. Someday.
No, one day we'll have to do something. We'll have to do something more terrifying. We'll have to be productive adults.
Paying back student loans.
Making phone calls.
Oh God. Oh.
Job interviews.